isomorphism. And what properties is preserved on homomorphism but may or may not be preserved in isomorphism. So one example, if be a mapping from D4 to Z4 and we can create a function. As we all of us know, D4 contains identity R, R square, R cube, where these are rotation and R be the rotation of 90 degree and other reflection T R, T R square, T R cube, and Z4 contain the elements 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have created the function as like identity maps to identity and all rotation maps to 0. Why? Because we all of us know in D4 R to the power 4 equal to identity. The other point is reflection, and I don't want to send them to 0. I want to send them 1, 2, 3 and 4. But here we all of us know order of reflection is 2. So each element has own inverse. So I want to send them to in Z4 because we all of us know only 2 has the element in Z4 which has own inverse. Are you getting? Let's see. Is this homomorphism? Is this preserved structure? If I take 2 rotation, then their compose also would be rotation. And this rotation also map to 0. Okay? And we all of us know also 0 plus 0 equal to 0. So all rotation are closed under group operation. Then what happens if I take one rotation and other reflection? The result would be reflection. If I take R square and TR, then the composition would be TR cube. And TR cube sends to 2 and R square sends to 0 and TR sends to 2. And in Z4, 2 plus 0 always equal to 2. These maps always preserve structure. That means these maps always homomorphism. But D4 and Z4 are not isomorphic to each other. They are homomorphism but not isomorphism. Because here order different. Order of D4 8 and order of Z4 2 4. Okay? And also this map is not 1 1 on 2. Because here more than one element which hits identity. These maps also not on 2 because here image only 0 and 2. Are you getting? Now let's see another notation of homomorphism, kernel of a homomorphism. Let F be a mapping from G to Z dash. Then kernel of F equal to set of all G in capital G such that F of G equal to EZ dash. Are you getting? That means set of all elements of the domain which maps to identity. And before example, this set are kernel of this homomorphism because all elements of this set maps to 0. Are you getting what is kernel? Another definition of kernel is kernel of F equal to F inverse E, which is equal to set of all element X in G such that F of X equal to EZ dash. That means kernel of homomorphism is simply preimage of identity, and the set notation set of all elements of the domain which map to identity. Are you getting? Let's see one example. F be a mapping from Z to Z6 direct product Z4 by F of X equal to X mod 6 comma X mod 4. And I have seen before this is an example of homomorphism. So this mapping is always homomorphism. If you don't see my previous video of homomorphism, at first I recommended you please see my previous video of homeomorphism. In this video, I have discussed this type of homeomorphism. Now let's see what is the kernel of this function. Here the mapping f from Z to Z6 direct product Z4, which is given homeomorphism, and the defined function is f of x equal to x mod 6 comma x mod 4, where x be the member of integer. Then the kernel of f equal to f of x equal to e dash, where x be the member of z and e dash be member of the codomain Z6 direct product Z4, which is f of x equal to x mod 6 x mod 4, e dash mean here e dash 0 comma 0, and for all x be the member of z. If you put 0, then this would be 0 comma 0. If you put at x equal to 12, then 12 at mod 6 would be 0 and 12 at mod 4 would be also 0. So similarly, if you put the value of x 24, 36, this would be always 0, 0. So all multiple of 12 would be 0 and 0. So this is nothing. This is the cyclic subgroup generated by 12. And what would be LCM of 6 and 4? This is always 12. So kernel of f equal to LCM of 6 and 4. Okay? And in general, if f be a mapping from Z to Zm direct product Zn, which is homeomorphism defined by f of x equal to x mod m and x mod n, then kernel of f always equal to LCM of mn. And this is in general always true. Okay? Let's see one more example. F from real number under addition to C star under multiplication, such that f of x equal to e to the power ix. Here all non-zero real number under addition map to unit circle, because here fx equal to e to the power ix, and this is the Euler function. We all of us know modulus of e to the power ix equal to cos x plus I sin x, which is equal to cos square x plus sin square x, which is equal to 1. That means the value of modulus is 1. What is the kernel? Let x belongs to kernel f. That means e to the power ix equal to 1 and e to the power ix equal to cos x plus I sin x, which is equal to 1. From that line we can write cos x equal to 1 and sin x equal to 0. And what will be the value of x? The value of x would be 0 plus minus 2 pi plus minus 4 pi, so on. So kernel of f equal to the cyclic subgroup generated by 2 pi. Okay? Well, kernel is a subset of G, and not only subset, it's a subgroup of capital G. Let k equal to kernel of f. We have to show the k is a subgroup. Let consider a and b two distinct elements of k. We must show three properties. 1. F of e equal to here z dash by the properties of homeomorphism. Second property is f of ab equal to by the properties of homomorphism f of a times f of b. Since ab be the member of kernel, therefore this would be ez dash times ez dash, which is equal to ez dash. So it implies ab belongs to kernel of f. Okay? Now we have to show a inverse be the member of kernel of f. How? By the property of homomorphism, f of A inverse equal to f of A whole inverse. Because in homeomorphism, inverse of the domain map to inverse of the codomain. Okay, which is same as easy prime inverse. Also, this is also equal to easy prime. That imply A inverse be the member of card F. Okay, so our proof has done kernel of F is a subgroup of the group G. I have discussed in my previous video image of F. Image of F equal to set of all G prime which is equal to F of G, where G in the member of capital G, which is subset of G prime. And this is not only subset, this is subgroup of G prime. I have told you kernel of F if subgroup of G, but image of F would be the subgroup of G prime. Okay, and I leave it for yourself. Prove it. This is why this is subgroup. This is easy method. Just try. There is a nice property. If order of kernel of F equal to n, then F is n to 1 mapping. There exists another theorem. If order of G equal to n, then order of Fg divides n. Let's see the proof. Fg denote the restriction of A to the element capital G. Then Fg is a homeomorphism from G on to image Fg. Are you getting? Okay. Suppose order of kernel of Fg equal to T. I have told you if order of kernel of F equal to n, then F is n to 1 mapping. From this line, we can tell Fg is T to 1 mapping. Okay? That imply order of Fg times T equal to order of G. And from this line, we can tell order of Fg divides the order of the group G. Okay? Let's consider a mapping phi from Z to Z mod nz. That means takes an integer and reduces to mod n, and defined as A to A mod n. That means takes all equivalent class in Z mod nz. Okay? What would be the kernel? Kernel of phi equal to set of all x in Z such that x is equivalent to 0 in mod n. And this is what? This is the cyclic subgroup generated by n. Are you getting? That means this is the kernel which is, and this kernel with a subgroup of the integer Z. That means all cyclic subgroup generated by n maps to 0 in Z mod nz. Okay? If a homeomorphism is not 1-1, that does not obvious there exists more than one element which maps to identity element. But if F is not 1-1, then kernel of F has more than one element, and F of identity in G always identity in Z dash. So identity always contained in kernel of F. So kernel of F always will be non-empty. And if kernel of F is the identity, then F must be 1-1. Okay? Well, let's see the proof. Suppose F is 1-1, we need to show kernel of F equal to identity. F of EZ equal to EZ dash always, so identity always belongs to kernel F. Suppose any arbitrary x belongs to kernel F. So by definition, f of x equal to EZ prime, which is equal to f of EZ, and since I have assumed f is 1-1, so x must be equal to EZ. Therefore, since x is an arbitrary element, so every point of the kernel is identity. Are you getting? Well, now let's see the converse plan. Assume kernel of f equal to identity and let f of x equal to f of y for all xy in G. Now multiply both sides by f of x inverse. After multiplying, it would be f of x inverse times f of x, which is equal to f of x inverse times f of y. And by the property of homeomorphism, this is equal to f of x inverse s, which is equal to f of x inverse y. And x inverse x equal to identity. So, this would be f of identity and which is equal to f of x inverse y. And f of Ez equal to imply Ez prime, which is equal to f of x inverse y. So, from this line, we can tell x inverse y belongs to kernel f, which is equal to identity, because I have assumed kernel of f equal to identity. So, we can tell x equal to y. So, f is 1, 1. Okay? Let's see one example. FBA mapping from set of non-zero complex number under multiplication to non-zero complex number under multiplication. And the mapping is defined as set of all complex number mapped to z to the power n. Okay? Here z is the all non-zero complex number. And this map is always homeomorphism. Check it. What would be the kernel? Kernel we have denoted as mu n, which is equal to group of nth root of unity. Because kernel means set of all complex number such that z to the power n equal to 1. And this is set of all nth root of unity. It contains n number. This is the kernel. Are you getting? And this map is not 1, 1 but onto. Because here the image contains whole complex number. Okay? If you consider another map psi from z mod n to mu n, where z mod n is a cyclic group of order n and mu n is the set of all nth root of unity. Actually, z mod n is a group of residue class of modulo n. Then, this map is defined as given residue class A bar mapped to e to the power 2 pi I A bar over n. Okay? This map always be homeomorphism, and from different value of A bar we will get different image, and the image is whole mu n. So this is 1, 1 onto both. So this map isomorphic to each other. Okay? Let's see one more example. F from GLNF to F star. F star is the non-zero field such that f of a equal to determinant of a. And I have seen in my previous video, this is example of homeomorphism. What would be the kernel of f? Kernel of f equal to set of all n cross n invertible matrix such that determinant of a equal to 1, because here the field of non-zero number. So here only 1 with the identity element. So what would be the kernel of f? Kernel of f equal to set of all n cross n matrices whose determinant 1. That means this is, we all of us know, SLNF. Okay? That means in GLNF, here the group GLNF, here the domain and codomain is F star. SLNF is a subgroup which maps the element 0 in F star. Are you getting? And this subgroup is not 1-1. GLNF is not 1-1. Okay? Why? Because here the kernel is SLNF, not identity. Are you getting? Well, let's see one more example. F from real number under addition to positive real number under multiplication, and the map is defined as f of x equal to e to the power x, where for all x be the member of real number. Okay, and I have seen in my previous video, this is example of homeomorphism. What would be the kernel of f? F of 0 equal to e to the power 0, which is equal to 1, and we all of us know 1 is the identity element in 0 infinity. Then kernel of f equal to set of all such x such that e to the power x equal to 1. And what would be this set? This x? Only 0. So this function is 1-1 because kernel f only contain the identity. Now let's see, is this function is onto? Take positive real number, take any positive real number. Then what would be f of log y? F of log y equal to e to the power log y, which is equal to always y. So this function is always onto. So this mapping is isomorphic to each other. That means set of all real number under addition is isomorphic to set of positive real number under multiplication. Okay, I have seen kerneler subgroup of G. Now I will see kerneler normal subgroup of G. And why kerneler normal subgroup? Let's see. Let's consider a mapping f from G to Z dash, and K be the kernel of the group G. That means all the elements of the subgroup K maps to identity element of G dash. Now we need to show K is normal subgroup of G. That means we need to show K is conjugation of G. Pick an element small k in the subgroup capital K. Let K be the member of capital K, and pick other element G from anywhere of the group capital G. Let consider this is G. G belongs to capital G. Then G inverse also belongs to capital G since it is outside of the K. So G inverse also will be outside of the K. This is G inverse, which is also belongs to G. We have to show GK G inverse be the member of the subgroup kernel. Okay? GKJ inverse be the member of kernel means we need to show f of GKJ inverse equal to identity. Let's see. F of GKJ inverse equal to, by the properties of homomorphism, f of G times f of K and times f of Z inverse. Since K be the member of kernel, so f of K would be Z dash, and we all of us know in homomorphism inverse send to inverse. That means this is also same as FZ inverse. That means this is equal to EG prime, and from this line we can tell ZKJ inverse be the member of kernel F. So K is the conjugation of capital G. So K is a normal subgroup of G. So kernel of any homomorphism out of G is always a normal subgroup. So if you want to find the normal subgroup of G, what you will do? Construct a homomorphism F from G to G dash, and by taking kernel would be the normal subgroup of G. Are you getting? And this is easiest method. Let's see one example. If you ask you what would be the normal subgroup of the group D4, what you will do? Construct a homeomorphism F from D4 to C2. And what is C2? Recall, the cyclic group of multiplication of second root of unity. That means in complex plane, this is the unit circle and this is the C2. Here 1, here minus 1. That means C2 contains 1 and minus 1. Okay. C2 equal to actually e to the power 0 pi I comma e to the power 1 pi I, which is equal to 1 minus 1. And the homeomorphism defined by f of r means rotation. All rotation maps to 1 and all reflection f of f, where f is reflection, maps to minus 1. And this is always example of homeomorphism. Let's check on self. I leave it for your exercise. What would be the kernel? The kernel is set of all rotation. So, all rotation means R be the normal subgroup of D4. Are you getting? See another more example. Consider a homomorphism from symmetric group to set of all invertible n cross n matrices with real entities such that W sends to matrix with column EW1, EW2 up to EWN, and where EWI is the ith column vector. Okay, and this is, we all of us know, example of homeomorphism. Now consider another homomorphism from JLNR to R under multiplication, and this homomorphism defined as determinant. Now if you compose them, then it would be determinant compose. This homomorphism defined as I from Sn to R dash R under multiplication. And what would be kernel? Kernel of determinant composition I equal to, what is the kernel? An. We all of us know it because I have proved few minutes ago why An is normal subgroup of Sn. Okay, well, I have seen if F be a homomorphism from G to Z dash, then preimage of E be the kernel and all other preimage without E are the left coset of K. That means if you take an element A's which is different, then consider its preimage contain this subgroup K prime, then K prime would be the left coset of K, and since K is a normal subgroup, this is also the right coset. If you take an arbitrary element G from K prime, then G times K would be the left coset of capital K. Since K is normal subgroup, so KG also right coset of K. That means our claim is the preimage of A is equal to G times K. This is set of all Gk such that f of small k equal to identity. Here small k. Okay. Let's consider one example. F from complex number under multiplication to set of all positive real number under multiplication, and the mapping is Z maps to modulus of Z. That means x plus iy maps to square root of x square plus y square. This is the whole complex plane. Here the codomain is set of all positive real number under multiplication. Okay. And this mapping always preserves structure. It is an example of homeomorphism, because we all of us know modulus of Z1 Z2 equal to modulus of Z1 times modulus of Z2. Okay. You can ask me, what would be the kernel of this mapping? Just think. Kernel is set of all complex number whose modulus is 1. That means this circle indicated by blue circle, and that means set of all points of this blue circle which maps to 1 on the positive real number. This is because this is the codomain. That means the circle of center 0 on radius 1 is the kernel of this mapping. Okay. Now you can ask me, what would be the image? Just think. Two elements of this circle, means red circle, have same image if they are on the same circle centered at 0. That means if you consider this red circle at this point, the image is same. Okay. And these circle are coset of unit circle which indicated by red circle. That means all red circle be the coset of this blue circle, means the kernel of the set. Okay. And notice here kernel is a subgroup, because if you consider two circle of unit modulus, then 1 times 1 would be 1. So this is always a subgroup. But if you consider two circle of radius 2, 1, then 2 plus 2 would be 4. So the circle of radius 2 is not a subgroup. That means only subgroup here the kernel, and other circle here all coset. Okay. And these red circle are image of all positive real number. That means image of F corresponding to every coset of kernel of F in G. Are you getting this mapping? This is very important. And there is just a noise theorem. Let G be a group and capital H be a normal subgroup, then we can always construct a nice homeomorphism Fh from G to factor group G mod H. That means this is the group G and this is the factor group G mod H. If H is the normal subgroup of the group G, then all the element of this normal subgroup map to identity element of the factored group. Okay, which is actually called the coset E times H. Now consider a element small g outside of the normal subgroup, and this maps to other coset G times H, and G times H always would be same as H times G, because H be the normal subgroup, we all of us know. So the map is defined as G maps to G times S. That means every element of the group maps to coset. This function always well defined because if you consider x and y from same coset, then the image would be same under this function. That means f is x always same f is y, which belongs to same coset G times S. So this function is always well defined function. Okay. Now we have to prove this function is always homeomorphism. Why this is structure preserving mapping? Let's see. Now consider two elements small g and small s from the group capital S. Now apply f(a) on G and f(a) apply on the element S, and by the property of homeomorphism, this would be similar to f(a) apply on Gs. Why this is equal? Let's see. f(a) G times f(a) by the definition of the function, this is always equal to G times S times small s times S. And since capital S be a normal subgroup, this is always equal to G times S times S. And by the closure property, we can tell it Gs times S. Therefore, our proof has done. f(a) apply on G times f(a) apply on S similar to f(a) apply on Gs. So, this is example of homeomorphism. Are you getting? So, this is structure preserving map. So, we can tell this map is a homeomorphism. Okay. Now we have to prove kernel is exactly S. Okay. That means at first we have to prove A is contain kernel of if A is. Pick an element, arbitrary element K from S. Then what would be f is K? By definition, this is equal to K times S, which is contain S times S, and by the closure property, this is same as capital S. That means this is also same as identity times S, and this is identity element of factor group. So, S contain kernel of factor group f(a). Now we have to show f(a) contain S. Then f(a) K would be identity S, and by the definition of function, this is also same as K times S by the defined function. From this line, since two cosets are same here, so we can multiply both sides by inverse, and E inverse times K would be K, and that means from this line we can take K contain S. That means our proof has done. Kernel of f(a) is contain S, and since A is contain kernel of f(a) and kernel of f(a) is contain S, then kernel of f(a) is actually same as S. So kernel exactly S. Our proof has done.